Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Super Dimi1, and in this video I'm continuing our adventure in Tokyo. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you've just tuned into one of the episodes of the Lost in Tokyo series. Basically, I'm wandering around Tokyo and filming everything I do. I do have a guideline, but mostly I try to improvise because I love the idea of getting lost in a place when I visit it. If you missed the previous episodes, make sure to catch up on them. Today we're heading to Ueno. Ueno, unlike the last videos, is a much less techie part. Guys, I'm definitely staying here for 9 nights and 10 days, but this city is really absolutely huge and I'm trying to see and do as much as possible. But I don't think I can even see 50% of the coolest stuff. Yeah, okay, I'm prioritizing touristy things first and things you can't see. In other places though, you need to live there for at least a month to really say, damn, I've truly lived Tokyo and its surroundings, just as it should be. Look at these beautiful, typical little streets. I got these 2 things here that I wanted to try. And this one is really delicious. I've already tasted it in the video of tastings of various mini markets, so catch up on it on the channel. If you haven't seen it yet, this one I haven't tried before and I'm curious about it. It looks like corn and some white stuff. I mean, I don't know if it's sweet or savory. I just picked it up randomly. Guys, look how cool this checkpoint is in Japan. I mean, they have these accessories here. By the way, they are Toyota. These are the cameras that raise these lights and then stop the cars to check them. It's much colder than I thought. This thing here, you know, I'll tell you, I mean, right away what it tastes like. It's actually precisely exactly what it is. It's basically like a sweet bread with cheese mayonnaise on top. Take a look. We need to stop at this shopping mall because there's a Casio shop here. And as a big fan, I have to see if I can find some great deals. Although from what I've seen, damn. Basically, the Japanese pay more for Japanese watches than we do, which is really strange. I saw this kind of trendy cafe. This green one inspires me, it really does. The location is beautiful too, very minimal with this gray, these lights, and the tables from Regno. Here's the matcha. Unlike the one from Starbucks, they also sprinkled a bit of powder on top, which I think is just matcha powder. But let's taste it right away. Let's see first if there's anything inside. And it's stuffed with an absolutely delightfully creamy cream that's somewhat reminiscent of ricotta, which pairs perfectly harmonious with the muffin and is utterly satisfying. But you can tell it's packaged. You can really tell it's quite a bit older. But look at this beautiful little supermarket. Super cool and charming. It's full of sweets, especially since Valentine's Day is coming up. And here it's really important. Here it's the girls who confess their feelings, not the guys like in Italy. And it's full of sweets of every kind. An entire floor just for sweets. They're pandas. Look at those things that look like vases or toys for kids. Those are sweets, I mean, you can eat them. They're these huge rolls with chocolate on the outside. I like this brand of women's clothing called Donna Bello. More or less like that Chinese place in Italy that sells those clothes called Bello Fisico. Look, you can see what's inside these giant stones. These should be opals or something like that. They're beautiful things made of exquisite quality materials and understandably also very expensive. Something like that. They're beautiful things made of exquisite quality materials and understandably also very expensive. There are also kimonos, the real ones, not those awful ones you find in tourist areas. These are real kimonos made of genuine materials, beautiful, super soft. I think this one is the winter one. Look how beautiful these paintings are, absolutely stunning. It's a shame they cost as much as my house, otherwise I swear I would buy them because they're just too beautiful. Wow, look at this absolutely incredibly and stunningly beautiful, gorgeous piece of art. One. And look at those vases, what a spectacle, guys. They wouldn't let me film, but they were absolutely beautiful, stunning. Look at this vase, for example. Unfortunately, I can't film these paintings either. The important thing is that we finally arrived at a store that sells only Casio. I finally searched all over damn Tokyo for it, and I had to find it here. So I admit that the BBG are Casio's mini G-Shocks and they really suck. But what's beautiful about this one with the moon and the star, they're clearly women's watches, but it's beautiful. Really beautiful. Wow. Look at this brand, which is the brand of the Casio Pro Trek for going to the mountains. When you want to go to the mountains, do you buy this type of watch? Here. Do they also have GPS? So if anything happens, they can track you down. Of course, the Oceanus can't be missing. Clearly, they don't have what I like because it was a limited edition with very few pieces. The classic line is the classic ones, and that's it. You come to Japan hoping to find a good price. For some Japanese watches, though, the prices are the same as on the website. So nothing doing, but hey, at least I'm here. The dragon is spectacular. Now we're at Ueno Park. It's a bit late because it's almost 11 damn o'clock. And today we're going this way, today we're going that way. And then I get lost in supermarkets looking at watches and strange stuff. But it's out of this world. This is exactly what I mean when I say I love getting lost in the cities I visit. Because you come across things you don't expect. I only know that I said we were going to Ueno Park, but I have to show you this. Guys, I found the fruit, all beautifully packaged, one by one, super expensive. I mean, look at this trio of fruit. It costs 3,300. I mean, this stuff costs 30 euros. This costs more than 30 euros. I'm eating melon. This fruit mix also costs more than 30 euros. The strawberries are more than 30 euros. Beautiful, okay? Fruit in Japan really costs a lot because they have few places and limited areas where they can grow it. And anyway, this is just perfection. I mean, the best of the best when it comes to fruit. Of course, there are also desserts made with that fruit. I'm a bit stunned. I mean, I get it. Fruit becomes an expensive gift. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments. I mean, would you pay 30 euros for an apple, a pear? And what was the other thing? Well, 40 euros for a melon, even if it's perfectly round, with the perfect color and perfect ripeness. 40 euros. There's a kimono shop here. They make them custom. Look how beautiful they are. And on the street, right in front of Ueno Park, we also found KFC. In Japan, though, KFC doesn't just do fried stuff. Randomly, though, they also do special stuff and change it every month. Like this month, there's this torte stuffed with stuff inside, probably chicken pot pie. I wouldn't know. Well, they do a lot of really strange things, maybe later. Let's go try them, because right now I'm literally... It already explodes since we're here, and it's time for a little promotion. Check the description because there are links I'm affiliated with on Amazon. I'll put a bunch of cool stuff for you, maybe Japanese snacks, Japanese things that you can buy and try right at home in Italy. So why not go down, take a look. If you like something, buy it. If not, no hard feelings. Here you go, guys, the beauty of Ueno Park. Today you see all these people here because it's a Saturday. And this in front of me, this whole expanse of reeds are plants. Because this is a tree, they are lotus flower plants. Of course, right now, unfortunately, it's cold and I'm in this phase, but in the summer they bloom and all that. The pond becomes extremely green with these pink lotus flowers floating on top. By the way, I'll show you that at the end. There's also a nice castle that we'll go see. In this lake, they've built a walkway that divides it in half, just a dirt path, as if there were two small lakes. Actually, it's a whole unique lake. You can notice the difference. Here on the right side are all the lotus flowers. And on the left side is the part of the lake that's super clean, perfect, where there are obviously the pedal boats. I have to admit that I slept really poorly and very little last night, and I woke up feeling really grumpy. And the last thing I wanted was to come here and make this video. But with this tranquility, this peace, and really clean air, being in the center of a city has brought back my good mood and the desire to be productive. Today, and how strange Japanese ducks are. I mean, look at them, they're pitch black with a white beak. But you ever seen ducks? These, don't insult me in the comments. I know very well that they are not ducks. I can't tell you the name of the bird. You'll think about that and write it below the video. But I know they're not ducks. I mean, ducks are ducks. They can't be black with a white beak, and especially completely different. What a beautiful perspective of this temple. I think it's a temple, not a castle. Guys, it's huge. The visual quality of this tower here is really maintained meticulously, like almost everything that is taken care of by the Japanese. It really gives you an inner peace. There's a strong smell of incense, a shrine like the one in the other video. You'll find it, as it is the shrine of luck and misfortune. There's also a mini temple there, the original, to recover, because that's the shrine of luck and misfortune. There's also a mini temple there, probably the original. Then they built it. This one is huge, and this is also a shrine of luck. And since I've been really short on luck lately, we're buying some incense and putting it here. We also light it up in here like this, creating a warm, inviting, and cozy atmosphere, and add it to all the others. Look how beautiful, mesmerizing, and enchanting it is inside. Of course, you can also buy some unique, memorable, and delightful souvenirs to take home and cherish forever. I'll also show you the various and intricately beautiful and exquisitely crafted works of art that are on the chest. There's a giant, beautiful dragon. I decided to get this lucky charm that plays music. It means great paradise, which is one of Buddha's merits. I'm not an expert right now. I guess it refers to the deceased, or that you'll go to paradise. I don't know. Anyway, it's a beautiful lucky charm. Besides this, I'll also get the stamp. If you don't know what stamp is, go and get the Tokyo Tower videos. See my handmade stamps. So you understand what it is and what I'm doing with these stamps here. Beautiful. Look, I did it. It's entirely handwritten. And then there are these beautiful stalls that cook things on the spot. This one makes fried chicken, so maybe I'll avoid that. So basically, he cooks them for you, you choose which ones you want, and they have all the ones you want. Octopus, chicken hearts, tentacles, all the ones you want from pork to beef, and he cooks them for you. He's cooking them right here on the grill at the moment. This stall, on the other hand, makes caramelized bananas, and they're making them right now. By the way, all very, very expensive, €4 each. Which in reality you will say €4. Actually, it's a lot, but that's because precisely it's a tourist area that is one of the best tourist areas, so the prices are theirs. Instead, they make takoyaki, the little balls, which I'll definitely try later. He makes pancakes shaped like 10 yen coins, and he also makes them in the shape of Doraemon and other characters. It's always because the star, shining brightly on top, covers everything so well, creating a complete picture. At the end, he skillfully turns everything around, rolling it into a perfect ball. It's impressive, really, and you can't help but say, wow. And while he spins it, he also puts everything inside the skewer. I asked for it without soy sauce because I wasn't in the mood for it. In the end, it's grilled pork belly, nothing fancy. It's really unique, but it costs a lot considering the prices in Japan. However, there's also a lot of food, and honestly, it tastes amazing. You can tell it's really fresh and of excellent quality. Juicy. And these guys are our takoyaki, our octopus balls and other strange colorful things, the names of which I don't know. And these up here, as you can clearly see, are indeed dried fish skins that move with the heat. Let's try them right here in front of us, right away, without any delay. It's a really generous portion. I know it doesn't look like it, but they're really heavy. This is basically my lunch for today. I had other plans. But what it is, maybe they're a bit undercooked, I wouldn't know. This is the ball, it's nice, hot, 1, 2, 3. It's really burning. There's also a lot of soy sauce inside. I like it, but not with all this soy sauce. They're good. But with all this soy sauce, I wouldn't buy them again though. It's a shame because this soy sauce completely masks the flavor of everything else. It's really a big shame. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If that's the case, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Let me know down below what you think about Tokyo itself and what you've seen in this video. And make sure you definitely don't miss the next ones because we'll be having some absolutely very special experiences. We'll see the panda at Ueno Zoo and have tea with the owls. Always check the description because there might be Amazon links with interesting stuff that you might like. And we'll see you in the next episode of the Lost in Tokyo series. Hi.